Hi, I'm Lisa Fabry.
And I'm Sarah Devine, and we're here to share a little bit about the retreat that we are co-facilitating this November. It's very
Yeah, we had
exciting.
such a good time last year, didn't we? So we had
Yeah.
some wonderful feedback from all the participants, and we thought we just had to do it again.
Well, tell me, Lisa, what do you think people loved about the retreat last year?
Well, fortunately, they were kind enough to share their feedback, and 100% of them said they felt a positive shift in their well-being and mindset by the end of the weekend. So that was really good. And here's some of the things that they said they valued. They valued the opportunity to relax and unwind and learn and practice in such a beautiful retreat environment. And it is a really gorgeous place. They loved being taken care of in every way and with two of the best teachers, their words, not mine, and a group of lovely people, which is absolutely true. Somebody said they really enjoyed the very slow pace and how much they realized they were addicted to doing and busyness. And I think we can all resonate with that. And so other people said they came away with a sense of peace and calm, and they lost some of the tension that they'd been holding in their body without even realizing it. It helped them to be committed to maintaining that feeling. I wondered if you want to share with us what's one moment from the retreat last year that really made you smile. You're smiling.
Well, I'll never forget when we handed everybody a Qigong beater or a Qigong hitter. These are tapping sticks. They're designed to energize the cells. You really at a cellular level, you're working with rhythmic tapping movement. And they all got really creative. Of course, they were like a bit askance at first, but then they really enjoyed tapping themselves. And they particularly loved then tapping each other. And it really required this, delightful interaction to honor the fact that you were working with somebody, to ask permission to touch them and then to adjust the tempo, and it left everybody feeling really, really happy.
Yeah, it was great. And it's that moment when people let go of self-consciousness and just start to play naturally in
Exactly.
group. That was so nice. Some of my favorite memories were just like seeing people relaxing and letting go. And I remember I was leading a meditation, relaxation one time, and everybody was just lying down on the floor, completely blissed out. And I could just sense the letting go in the room. It's really lovely.
That's perfect. Because then also the thing that struck me was how they emerged from that, either your relaxation techniques or the Qigong breath work, and they access parts of themselves that they probably hadn't connected to for a while. So I found that really humbling.
People did really enjoy the breath work. Quite a few people mentioned that in their feedback. I suppose that's
Mm.
something that people aren't commonly doing. And they said how much it had helped them to calm the nervous system or energize the body. And they found that they could use the different techniques to do different things and how much they valued that opportunity to practice.
Yeah. So what about this year's theme? The theme is harmony. It's called the Harmony Retreat, right? A weekend of Qigong, yoga, play, and presence. Reconnect your mind, your body, and your spirit through sound, movement, breath, and the joy of being. And so this is a retreat to really cultivate a sense of inner harmony and external harmony through movement, through mindfulness, and through meaningful connection. So, how will harmony show up in the practices, Lisa? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, I know a bit about what we've got planned, but I think what we found last time was that it tends to just open and unfold with the group that we have as well. So who knows where it might go? But we have got lots of goodies in store to reflect the theme of harmony. From my side, it'll be some of the yoga of sound, nada yoga, which might be humming, chanting, mantra. Um, and from your side, from the Qigong, we'll be doing some animal forms where we embody the spirit of the animal and sometimes use the sound to help us express that. Music, of course, maybe some instruments and the opportunities for some spontaneous movement, dance, as well as some surprises that we've got up our sleeves.
Absolutely. There's certainly more ways to explore sound. And sometimes that's also the absence of sound. How do we listen to the body without even using our ears? We use other inner listening techniques. So that's a big part of it too. And then we are really creating accessibility for all the participants to find this perfect juxtaposition of movement and mindfulness to really bring them fully into presence and to immerse themselves into with joy really into their practices. And that's what we want, for people to all feel good about themselves and what they're doing. Let's paint a bit more of a picture of the holistic experience, Lisa. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, one of the reasons I really wanted to do this retreat, apart from working with you, Sarah, which is so
Yeah.
lovely, is that I so much love going away for a weekend retreat myself. And
Mm.
I think both of us designed the retreat so that it would be something we would really love to do. So, of course, other people are going to love it too. So, we've got lots of different aspects here. Some of them are very simple and some are a little deeper. So, first of all, we're in the most gorgeous location in Tara Hills, up in the Adelaide Hills, surrounded by towering gum trees, rolling farmlands, lots of wildlife, and it's really peaceful and beautiful. We'll be offering gentle and accessible, as you mentioned, nourishing Qigong and yoga practices that anybody can access. So, movement, breath, relaxation, meditation, and we'll be guiding people through that from the very basic levels through to deeper states so that they can really explore that. One
Mm.
of the things I think people absolutely love is being fed. And we always make sure we have a wonderful caterer who provides us with delicious, clean, healthy food where we meet everybody's dietary requirements. And then people don't have to think about it, they don't have to shop, plan, cook, do
And
dishes.
a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, there's tea on tap all day. There's lots of goodies. There's more food than you could possibly want. It's very lovely.
Yeah.
Um, and more than that, it's just the time to rest and release. We don't stuff the days full of things. We make sure that it's spacious and there's time for breaks. And after lunch is a nice long time for a rest or a nap or a walk or a time for reflection. And then in the evening after dinner, not too much difficult learning or anything, but perhaps some fun, soothing activities to aid a peaceful sleep. So, time to connect with yourself, time to connect with others, and time to learn some new strategies that will be really nourishing for your life. So, I'm really looking forward to it. What was your favorite part of working together to do this retreat?
Well, of course, working with you. I mean, I love co-leading, co-facilitating with you because we get along so well. And there's a double the opportunity for creative expression. How we hold space together is very important to me. It's we've had the feedback that we work really well in that regard. So we really feel into what our group needs at the time. So we're quite intuitive about the way we work, and that helps us then to make wise choices for what we're doing within the practices. And if things don't quite go according to plan and we've got to work on the fly, it's also really good to have a partner you can really trust to be there for you and to work through it with you. And that's is stand out for me with working with you. How about for you? What do you like about
Yes,
co-facilitating?
all of those things. I think we work really well together because
Yeah.
we bring some slightly different skills, but also enough of a crossover so that we're really in tune with each other. And this happened at our last retreat was it felt like each of our sessions flowed naturally into the next, even though we hadn't micromanaged it that way. It was just that
Mm,
I'd been hearing what you'd been saying and weaving that into my work and vice versa. And
mm,
I think both of us have this very clear intention of creating a safe and supportive space for everybody to help them to gradually lean into the practices without any fear of expectations, having to do it in a certain way, and being able to um, work within their own unique capacity without any judgment, self judgment, or judgment from us or other people. And I think that's really our main skill, is to help everybody to get the most out of this retreat. And we did have people with some limitations last year,
Yeah.
and they all participated fully.
No, that's right. And it's a central tenet of Qigong and yoga in the way that we present it and teach it to to really align with people's capabilities and to learn to teach them to listen into their own capacity and not to overextend. I mean, of course, to learn, you have to take on board something new and you have to perhaps go into something you've never done before, but you certainly don't ever want to make it a painful experience or an unpleasant one. So that's really important for us as teachers and facilitators.
Well, the smiling faces that we had last year tell me that it's a pleasant experience. So what are you most
Yeah.
looking forward to this year?
I think just getting together again with a richly diverse group of people. So we had people of different age groups, different genders. We had people with different capacities, as you mentioned, and from various places of origin, and seeing them embrace the theme of the weekend and work together, being very cooperative, really taking responsibility for themselves, but also leaning into our guidance, help them to really let go of the stress and responsibilities for a few very precious days. How about you?
I'm looking forward to everything. I feel like I'm going on retreat when I'm co-hosting this with you.
Mm.
I look forward to the people, the connection, the shared practice, the beautiful surroundings, the peace and time off from the demands of everyday life, and in case I haven't said it before, the delicious food being prepared for me.
It is very yummy. Why do you think people are craving something like this weekend retreat?
No. Well, life is hard, isn't it? And I
Yeah.
think what so many people are craving is just to be able to jump off of that hamster wheel, and have
Mm,
some
mm,
deep rest, time off out of their usual routine, time away from media, time away from all the responsibilities of life, just time to be with themselves and reconnect with who they really are, time to
mm.
bond with like-minded souls, time to bond with nature, and time to find some of these lovely, peaceful healing strategies that we offer them and that we know and we use every day in our lives, and that we know can be so helpful and nourishing for people.
I want to be a participant in
I
our
know,
own work
I know,
retreat.
but we are. It feels like we are
Yeah,
anyway.
it's true. It's true.
So, if you had to sum it up in one sentence, why should somebody come to the Harmony Retreat this November?
I think people should join our Harmony Retreat in November because it's a really unique offering, first of all, of Qigong and yoga, the movement, the meditation, the breath work, the philosophy, and also the exploration of sound that we actually don't think has been offered in South Australia in this way before. People can have the opportunity to really learn new things and to make new connections and really, above all, become acquainted with tried and tested tools that they can take away and that will really bring lasting benefits to them on all levels of their beings. It's a real wellness experience.
I couldn't agree more. So if you are interested and you would love to join us, please get in touch because we booked out last year, so places are limited. The Harmony Retreat at Tara Hills Meditation Centre in Adelaide Hills, November 7th to 9th. So it starts on a Friday evening and goes through to the Sunday afternoon. And of course, we'll put the link in the description of this video. Or you can just Google Sarah Divine Qigong if that's easier for you, and you'll find your way to the information. Look forward to seeing you there, and you,
Me
Sarah.
too. Absolutely. Thanks so much, Lisa. I've enjoyed this chat.
Thank you.
See you.